Gervonta Tank Davis wants 3 fights in 2023. We know 2 of them. The last one is either Stevenson or Haney. Let's talk.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you hear, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So while you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
So, with Gervonta Tank Davis telling everybody that he's no longer with Floyd Mayweather, that he's his own boss at this particular moment and making boss moves, putting on arguably the best undercard that I have seen in the past 5 years. Just a phenomenal talent, a phenomenal undercard. We as boxing fans, real boxing fans, are upset at Tank Davis's level of competition. Not Tank Davis as a fighter. The man can fight. All right, he's one of the most exciting fighters in the entire sport of boxing. He's one of the hardest punching fighters in the entire sport of boxing. He's a pay-per-view guy. His name brings the stars and all this other good stuff. The man is gifted beyond belief, right? So let's not discredit or take away from anything that the man brings to the table. That is not what this is about. The issue that we have with Gervonta Tank Davis, that real boxing fans have with Gervonta Tank Davis, is his level of competition. Now, he is fighting Hector Garcia, and then he's going to be fighting Ryan Garcia. He will destroy both of them. He will destroy Hector Garcia in devastating and dominating fashion. He will knock Ryan Garcia smooth the hell out. I mean, he will knock this man out badly. That is a nightmare matchup for Ryan Garcia. I don't give a damn who says, oh, well, yeah, Ryan Garcia might have a shot. He's got a shot, all right, in the left jaw or the right jaw, the left rib cage or the right rib cage. Those are the only shots that Ryan Garcia has with Tank Davis. That is it. That's the only shot. Whether he will get stopped with a body shot or he will get his neck broke. There's his options. Both of those are victories for Gervonta Tank Davis. The fight for us is either going to be Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney. That is the fight for us. And again, BFTB has made his stance clear. I will make it clear again. I do not believe nobody from 147 and down beats Gervonta Tank Davis, not named Errol Spence, Jerron Boots Ennis, or Devin Haney. I have made it extremely clear. This is no beef to Shakur or anybody else. But styles make fights. They always have, and they always will. And I think stylistically, Shakur and Tank, it's a favorable matchup for Tank Davis. A lot of people think stylistically Tank and Devin is a better matchup because they say Devin is chinny, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. That's what they say. Then they claim, well, Shakur Stevenson doesn't get hit that much. And I have told you guys on a multitude of occasions, it is not that Shakur doesn't get hit. It is who has he gotten hit by. That's what it is. Who has he gotten hit by? He has not been touched by a puncher like Jorge Linares, and Jorge Linares is a puncher. All right, he has not been touched by nobody with that level of punching power. All right. So if you've never been touched by nobody with that level of punching power, then we have no idea how you are going to react when you get touched by somebody with a serious level of punching power. We know what Devin's going to do. He got clipped, Devin held and recovered. We have no clue what Shakur will do. Shakur getting hit by someone that punches like Gervonta Tank Davis, we have absolutely no idea what he's going to do at that moment. Is it going to be fight or flight? Is he going to try to fight his way out of it? If he does that, he's getting knocked out. If he tries to flight, who knows what happens? Who knows? We know what Devin's going to do. Devin's going to close the distance. He's going to hold you, and you're going to say he's boring. You're going to say he's running. You're going to say these type of things. Well, he's not going to run. You're going to say he's boring because he's going to hold you. Well, if he's holding you, you can't hit him. So it's extremely smart. So I know what Devin will do if he gets hit with Tank. Now, people will tell me all the time, oh, man, Devin can't go this long without getting touched, blah, blah, blah. Well, he went that long without getting touched by Linares. Oh, Linares ain't Tank. I do not care if he is not Tank. He went that long without getting touched. He got touched, and he held. All right? He got touched, and he held. We do not know what will happen with Shakur. Now, both of those are phenomenal fights, and I want to see them both. I want to see them both. Absolutely. Either one, you can't go wrong with either one. You can't go wrong. I'll take either one. I'll take Shakur. I'll take Devin. I have no problem with either one of those fights happening for Gervonta Tank Davis. But these are the fights that he wants to have at the end of the year, because it's going to be a knockout victory for him over Hector or Garcia. Then in like April or whatever that fight's going to supposed to happen, April-May timeframe, it's going to be a knockout victory over Ryan Garcia. And then I believe that he'll more than likely fight Shakur Stevenson. That's what I believe. Because Devin Haney will not be at 135. He will be at 140. Now, I understand that he is going to have a fight with Ryan Garcia at 136 point, whatever the case may be. So it's out of 135, right? I understand that. But Tank is on record saying he's not going back to 140. So that means Devin will have to drop back down. And at that time, I think Devin he'll have bigger fish to fry. So the fight that I believe will still be there, the fighter I believe will still be there, will be Shakur Stevenson. I believe Shakur Stevenson will be there for a Tank Davis fight at the end of the year. And I believe that is a masterful and phenomenal fight. I've told y'all what I believe about this. I think Shakur will be doing great until he gets touched, because I do not know how he will react after he gets touched. And I think at that point, that is going to be the moment where I think that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to take over that fight. But I could be wrong. I would love to see it, and I can't wait to see it. But like I said, I believe that the fight that's going to happen is going to be Shakur Stevenson versus Tank Davis at the end of the year, probably September timeframe. I do not believe Devin and Tank will fight at all, because I don't see Tank going to 140 to fight Devin, and I believe Devin will be tied up on a second division with Undisputed. That's what I believe. Now, I would hope that Devin and Tank will fight at 135. I would hope that. I just don't see it happening. I really don't think Tank wants to fight Devin at all. I mean, he says he does, and I'll take his word for it, but I just don't believe he does. I believe it's one of those things where there's an animosity where it's like, man, fuck this dude. Man, to hell with this dude type of thing, right? It's not more so of I want to just knock his head off. And I could be wrong on that too, and I hope I am. But I just don't see it. I think it's more of an animosity thing that he has with Dev. Because if you mention Gervonta Tank Davis fighting people, you can say whatever you want. But when you bring up Devin Haney, and you don't even got to bring up Devin Haney, actually. You start mentioning Tank Davis doing anything, and all of a sudden people start bringing up Devin Haney out of nowhere. They don't bring up Shakur or Shakur's opponents. They bring up Devin and Devin's opponents. So I feel like it's an animosity thing, and I don't think we'll ever see that fight. But I swear I hope I'm wrong. I hope we do see that fight. But the fight I believe will happen will be Shakur Stevenson at the end of the year. But what do y'all think? BFTB. Shout out to the LDBC, and I'm out.